What if trading was not as difficult as people actually made it seem to be? And also, what if there was a way for you to trade in under 10 minutes a day? Well, I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that in this video right now. But the only way for you to get value from this video is if you pay full attention, put your phone on do not disturb, and stop looking at all those other videos to the right and left of this video that you're currently watching right now. Put this video on full screen and let's take some time to get to know each other, because what I'm about to show you in this video is something that I used for a very long time that gave me a lot of success in this industry, and I'm going to reveal the secrets to you right now. Before we start, if you guys want any help with trading, there is a link in the description where you guys can book a phone call with me, and I also do live trading sessions. So if you want to trade live with me, check out those links in the description and see which one fits you best. And one last thing before we start, if you guys could show some type of love, like this video, drop a comment below, or subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now without further ado, let's get into this information. If you guys know me, you know I like to drop all the golden nuggets, so that's what I'm going to do with you guys in this video. The strategy that I'm about to reveal for you guys is very, very simple and does not require a lot of work whatsoever. And I'm going to break down the step-by-step process on how we're going to do this. Now with this strategy, we are using the daily time frame only. If you guys want to use the hour 4 time frame with this as well, you can't do that, but I suggest you only use the daily time frame because that's when it works the best. The first thing that I want you guys to do is obviously go to TradingView. And then I want you guys to create a watch list. You want to add your favorite currency pairs, crypto pairs, whatever pairs that you trade, add all those pairs. I would mainly focus on the top Forex pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, USD CAD, USD JPY, one of my all-time favorites, and then GBP JPY. And if you want to add some indices as well, completely up to you. But I want you guys to go through and add your top Forex pairs. And I'm going to add another one right here. Let's add USD Chef. And then let's add like 2 more Euro CAD. And then let's add Euro JPY. Perfect. So we have all our Forex pairs right here that we're going to be looking at. Now the next thing I want you to do is actually something that you're going to do on your phone. I'm in the PST time zone, so I want you guys to go and set an alarm on your phone that goes off every day at 2:30 p.m. PST. So if you go to the alarm, you can go to edit and then you can go to repeat. Have a repeat every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Once you do that, save that alarm and set it to go off at 2:30 p.m. every single day. Now, once we see that alarm go off, what we're going to do is we're going to go and scroll through our watch list right here. And what we're doing is we're on the daily time frame. And what I'm looking at is once that candle closes. So if we look at 2:30, this next candle would have been open for 30 minutes. So what we're doing is we're looking at the previous candle or the previous candles, and we're looking for any candles that might show us a reversal or a continuation. So we can see that we actually have a doji on the daily chart right here. Hypothetically, we can see that it's already pushing up, but let's say that we saw this doji and we're saying to ourselves, okay, if we see a doji, that is overall signaling a reversal. I want to be looking for a reversal here, so I'm going to go and set a buy. So for Euro USD, let's say that we got them right here. And we're like, I want to set a buy. We'll have our take profit right at this previous resistance right here. That was once support, now going for resistance. And then let's just have our stop loss below the previous wick. So that is our setup right there for Euro USD. We could potentially set this up as a trade. One thing that is going to make this very timeless and very effortless. I can't even talk right now, guys. One thing that's going to make this very effortless is if we go right here to this alert tab and we make an alert. So we can see our take profit is this number right here highlighted in green, and our stop loss is right here. So for our first one, we're going to put our take profit 09131, and then you guys can write a message. I'm going to just put Euro USD TP hit. And then you can see the notifications. We can identify, or we can choose what we want to happen. So I wanted to notify me in the app, send me an email, and then play a sound. Boom, create. So now I have my take profit alert. I'm going to do the same thing for my stop loss. I'm going to put my stop loss 08391. Okay, and then for my message, I'm going to just put Euro USD stop loss hit. Create. So I found a valid setup right now in Euro USD. I now set that up in under, you guys can see that took me like 1 minute to do that. I'm going to scan to the next pair, GBP USD. So one thing I want you guys to keep into consideration is when we're looking at pairs like GBP USD, when it's going up in price, that means that the Great British Pound is performing better than the US dollar. If it's going down in price, that means that the US dollar is performing better than the GBP. So one thing that we can use that's very helpful is we can use this right here, the DXY. So if you go right here and you type in DXY, this is a US dollar currency index, and this is showing us the strength of the US dollar. So let's pull up two charts so we can look at this very nicely. And let's go to like GBP USD, which we're just, or GBP. Yeah, let's go to a USD pair. Okay, GBP USD right here. Okay, so let's go to the daily chart on this. We want to have the same chart. So if we see that the GBP or the US dollar index is going up, we can see as it's going up, so is GBP USD right here. But what I see is a spinning top, and this wicks to the bottom, it's going to go up. I think that this is potentially going to go up. And I'm looking back right here, and we have a spinning top that's more so a doji that happened 2 days ago, and we could see this go down. So if the US dollar index is going down, that means that we want GBP to go up, we want Euro USD to go up, we want USD CAD to go down, we want USD Chef to go down. Do you guys understand the correlation I'm getting at? Overall, if the dollar index is going up, that means that the strength of the USD is going to be going up. Okay, so this is just something that we can refer to give us extra confirmation. It's not always going to be spot on, but sometimes I will use this. So let's go back to GBP USD. Okay, right here. So we have this spinning top. I potentially could see this thing pushing up. We do kind of have this V bottom that formed in. We could bring up the fibs. Let's bring up the fibs real quick. Okay, so it's rejecting the 50% level on the previous daily candle. I think that we could see a good potential buy here. So all I'm doing with this strategy is I'm going through and I'm going to target this previous wick. I'm looking at all the previous setups. That could be a potential setup. So I think this could be a good trade right here. And then what we're going to do is the same thing, add our alerts. So I'm not going to type it in for this one. I'm going to just show you guys, boom, I could add my alert for my take profit, add an alert for my stop loss, let it do its thing. So I'm going to lock this, boom. And then let's go to the next pair. USD CAD, looks like we have this doji. We could see it push down potentially. So all I'm doing once I get to my terminal at 2:30 is I'm looking at the previous daily candle or candles, and I'm seeing, is there anything that's really showing me a really nice setup? And I want you guys to understand that this is more so a swing strategy. So that means that we're not going to be dedicating a lot of time to staring at the charts all day. All we have to do is look at the charts one time, and then we're going to get alerted. So that's one thing that's very important. Is one thing that I love about my trading style nowadays is I set the trade and I forget it. I don't have to sit there all day, because we need to understand that we have absolutely no influence on the market. We can't determine whether it's going to go up or it's going to go down. And instead of us getting very emotional, acting out of emotion, whatever it is, trying to close our trade prematurely, just set it and forget it. Because if you are constantly looking at the charts all day and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm in drawdown right now, you're going to get this negative emotion and you might act on that emotion. So it's best to just set the trade and forget it. So USD CAD, I don't really see anything potential sells. USD JPY, I don't really see anything as well. We are in this uptrend, and I want you guys to see how we're forming these higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, higher high. That's potentially what we could see over the next couple of days. So maybe we could see price like come down into here, maybe hit this 20 EMA and then push off. One thing that we could maybe do is we could set our fibs from this low right here to this high, and we could see if maybe price will come into these levels right down here. That's what we'd be looking at. We want to see a rejection down here, but that could take a lot of time because look at how small all these candles are for the Forex pairs. So potentially that's something that we could look at, but I would just keep scrolling through USD JPY over the next couple of days and weeks and see if we see any reversal candle. GBP JPY is mainly going to be in confluence with GBP USD. So I don't see anything on GJ. Oh, look at this. So I want you guys to notice how we're rejecting the 20 EMA, wicking it on these previous daily candles right here. This one and this one right here. We can see a really nice bullish hammerhead candle that closed right here. So I'm expecting price to just keep going. We're in a nice uptrend right now. Look at how all these candles are just staying above the 20 EMA right now. Looking really nice. So for USD CAD, I could see potential buys. I would just go with the momentum. Let's target these previous highs. 80 pips. So this trade could hit that in a day. It could take a couple of days, but I would just set and forget this trade. Okay. There we go. We have a nice setup right there. Take profit 89015. Put our USD chef tag TP hit. Okay. Alert right here for our stop loss. Stop loss right here. 87608. Boom. So we have our alert set, stop loss, take profit, lock this position, and now we're just going to let it do its thing. So this right here is a very simple but very profitable strategy that won't require more than 10 minutes of time each day. And you could see this video is like 12 minutes long. Without the intro, it's like 11 minutes long. But it's very easy to just go through, kind of scan the markets, see if you guys see anything. It won't take that much time when you guys are actually doing it in real time because I was explaining everything. But I want you guys to go through, test out this strategy. Let me know if it works for you. And once again, I want you guys to understand that when I give you a strategy, something to use with your trading, it's not going to happen immediately. Take your time to actually dissect this. Give it a couple of weeks and months of testing, and then give me the feedback. Don't go in the comments 3 days later and say, oh, Colt, it didn't work or whatever. Like, it's going to take time, guys. But I hope you guys got value, and if you guys do need help with your trading, click the link in the description. Let's book a phone call, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Peace out, guys.